Most people see an empty house and they see what's missing. I see what could be. I see the family dinner.
Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat.
Wait, can y'all hear me? I'm over here talking. Yo, all right, we back. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat. 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 Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat.
They hit 200 and shit.
Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat. Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat. Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat. Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat.
Alright, chat. He don't see upset about it, so. Andy, I'm not being your degenerate ass comment.
Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat.
I be hot, not gonna lie.
Ash.
Yeah, bro. He's pretty cool, but they deserve each other.
Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat.
Better make sure he knows after this.
Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the
He
beat.
said 'cause it was casual, so he knew she was for no time.
I need to do follow spreads.
That's what I need to do.
Ash, what you doing, mama? Ash, what's your Instagram?
Niggas is not stupid.
Damn, Dame, you tweaking on the beat.
He wanted to play the game. He wanted it. See how far it'll go. Then you want to act shocked and say, oh, I thought you just wanted to be friends. Bro, he agreed to hang out with her, but he knew she was flirting the whole time before he even got in the car. can't be happy? Bro, he knew she
That
was
feeling when you're trying to build your credit, and it's like over and over again.
Your name would be hot. It's always a double
Ash, can you hear me?
standard thing around here, bro. If this was the other way around, y'all men would be hot. It's hard to be a man. Nah. If this was a girl getting tested, y'all niggas would be talking hella shit. Oh no, she too friendly. Nah. I would leave her immediately. Exactly. The fact that he knew and said nothing, like it's not. Y'all are the okayers. They put me on a loyalty test. I'm passing the flying colors. No. You already cheated, bro. You already cheated. Scar detailer, I don't see the issue in getting for the job. Still at work at the end of the day.
Wait, you can't hear me?
Progress. We
Can you hear
also
me,
don't go
Ash?
after women.
Or you just ignoring me?
Y'all don't go after niggas in a wait, Persona. So you're I think I don't know if you're married, but I know you're in a relationship and you got kids and stuff. So you mean to tell me, till this day, you still go after women while in a committed relationship? Don't piss me off.
Oh, you had to refresh.
Do not piss me off.
Okay.
Yes or no?
What you doing, Ash?
Bro is a real nigga.
It's the only
No,
one in
I'm
here.
in a
Is there
committed
anything you would like to
relationship.
learn,
And he is too.
Ashley? Anything you would like to learn or
What the
know?
hell? Y'all making excuses for this man, bro. She's a headache.
Oh, into the trader.
You don't.
You the one.
see
You
that.
said that you got an app. Then you said you got an app that you use to trade.
All I gotta say is I'm polyamorous. She's toxic as fuck. He wasn't too friendly, did everything right. Just like he was making excuses for the girl.
The benefit of the doubt.
It seemed like you hesitated though.
Hesitated. I said I got a girlfriend.
There's always a
said I had a
double
girlfriend. I said-
standard, bro.
She's like, oh.
You took forever to say
You
it.
literally sent a girl my way just to purposely flirt with me. Who's the worst one here? Me or you?
Well, it's depending on how you react.
You already know I wasn't finna cheat on you, baby. You already know, like.
If your girl is bad and she's in any kind of client-facing job, best believe she's smiling in niggas' faces, not saying it's gonna go any further, but she's not gonna be no Cold Stone Steve Austin. But like, I would hope she's not telling the nigga she's gonna hang out with him.
You
Like,
used
why
to
are you
use the
asking that up and
apps.
act like you about to hang out with him?
What you mean, how you used to use that? I thought you said
He
you
done
wanted to
told his
be.
girl he gonna hang out with
I
her.
really want to
and
learn to make
knew the
money.
whole
How
time
you
he-
used
that
to
she was
use
flirting
it,
with him.
but you ain't making it. You ain't using it now. I'm confused.
Like, you don't gotta do that to get a client, bro. You don't gotta do all that.
Said you stop using it, but you say you want to make money from home though.
Low key.
You confusing me.
Good woman and man, he clearly says a group. He did say a group setting. Bro, he said that after he found out. Bro.
I'm still learning. So you don't know. I thought you. Then you just take notes. You don't know. I thought you. Then you just take notes. You don't know. I thought you. It takes money to be able to put in money to. Yeah, you ain't gotta put in a lot of money. Yeah, you ain't gotta put in a lot of money. You can put less than $5 in that shit. You can put less than $5. Mm-hmm. You better stock up some money or just get another job. You gotta use the other job money to stack the money. Money the issue. No excuses. Not an excuse, just saying. No, I'm just saying general. Get another job. You ain't got no money. You know, what's up, Leah? What's the odds for? But you said you been trading. You said you used to do the trading stuff before though. I thought you was going bed. Now I'm talking about some money right now. I ain't think about sleep. I'm on some money shit. So you said that you was doing trading shit before, so I'm confused. If you already knew about it already, you knew that you need to get some more money. I'm confused why you not doing it. I don't even know what name.
This is how my employees clock in today. This little. Remember how we used to clock in?
Steve-O go crazy.
Thank you for those bits too. Yeah. Hey, what badge is that? It's just like a gift badge or something. You get a certain amount. I ain't doing it, it's only up here. Right. All right. Love that. Okay. Thought it was. See you at the top.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
You doing, Saber? I'm over here playing chess while I'm over here trying to do some work. Got some shit to do. This shit make you work your brain.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Fucking my brother up. Oh, okay, I see it. Which badge you at now? You at that? Oh, you at that 100K? Oh, okay. I didn't even know they had all these ones. Well, I did see the one, but I didn't know they had the rest. Okay. Damn. That shit crazy.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ
Ain't
Crank.
got y'all taxes filed either. Make sure y'all file y'all taxes. This shit just uploaded. Yeah.
Crank. DJ Crank.
All these first pages.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Crystal, what up?
DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Princess, thank you.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
What up, though?
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Bless, Princess. How you feeling?
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
You missed the whole live, Princess. I was in here teaching and learning how to do the day trader. But the video should be on my page though, so whenever you want to go back, my video, I did post it. So you should be able to go back and look whenever you got time. That's if you really want to look into it. That's if you're interested in making money at home on your phone. If you ain't, that's cool too. I'm about to make sure I got it published. Alright, yep, it's published. You see? Yeah, it's published now.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Hold on, all my other ones wasn't on here though. It's a lot of videos I had on here that ain't published. For real, I forgot. A lot of them.
DJ Crank.
That's supposed to be publishing all my videos. I don't know why. I'm doing it. I did it like an hour ago. You should, if you go to my Twitch now and go under videos, you should see it.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Sounds like that. I don't remember. Been up though. It's all good though. It's up though. You just gotta look at it, take some note. It's about the day trader. The day trading. That's where that good money at. Definitely up top there right there to the ones that actually stayed and watched that shit. Trying to make some money. Fuck with it.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Definitely fuck with it. Need that. You know, when I get to talk about that money, about some business shit, I'm locked in. All that other shit be irrelevant. I ain't gonna lie. Folks don't like to. They don't. A lot of people don't like to talk to me about money. They don't like to talk about elevation. A lot of people don't like to talk about none of that shit. They like to talk about the same shit, the same boring shit. Like I don't get hyped up to that.
DJ Crank.
You know what I mean? So the ones that definitely want to learn, get to this shit. Shout out to them. They trying to get to that bed. Trying to elevate and they trying to learn. 100%.
DJ Crank.
Good.
We're here in Hollywood at the LA Film School campus. Let me show you our pro spaces where our students work.
All right. Don't worry about it.
DJ Crank. DJ Crank. DJ Crank.
Damn camera. Camera. Wait. That's supposed to be it.
It's up. Always, what happened?
DJ Crank.
I miss what I miss. Okay, look through the street, How many movies did y'all watch yesterday that was in here? Oh, that shit was playing. My ass was gone. Not the fuck out. House Party, Baby Boy, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, you watched all that? What's up, lovely? It's a lot of people I'm subscribed to. I didn't even realize I was subscribed to all these fucking. How did I get subscribed to all these people? Crazy. I remember being subscribed to all these people. That's crazy. Spree, touchdown. Oh, walk up me. I had to exit. You had to leave. It was not that bad. It was not that bad, nah. It was not that bad. It's not. You never seen Texas Chainsaw either, lovely? It's not that bad. I know what I need to start doing though. I need to start doing more reaction videos. That's what I need to start doing. I need to do more reaction videos. The recent one from a few years ago. That was the one that was no, that wasn't the one. Y'all watched. Y'all must have watched the old one that played. Alright, I'm gonna ask y'all, what ideas do y'all have? What ideas do y'all have for TikTok? What ideas do y'all have for the live in content? What y'all got? If y'all got any ideas, for me and overall, I haven't played that 2K27. Oh, the old school's better. The cramp simulator. My brother said he'd do it with me. But I mean, for like overall, like content was not just content, not content wise. I mean, but like overall for like the streams, more of like the growing from TikTok and all social media platforms. What ideas y'all got? I got ideas. I just want to know what y'all got. Outside of content though. I got some content ones I definitely want to do. That similar one is crazy as fuck. The internet. the hell was up? I gotta think about some.
Okay. So nobody with no ideas basically right now. And it's 9:30. 9:39. Damn. Rich Risers. What I'm gonna say is post some motherfucking content today. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all, chat. Post some damn content. Post some content. I think it was you would benefit from streamer collabs. Yeah, for the collaborations. That's what I said yesterday. You was in here when you heard me say that. Who did I? I was on TikTok saying that. I told. Wait, no, yeah, I was on Twitch. No, I was on Twitch because the girl came in my live when I said that. For the collaborations, that's like the main. That's the main shit. I really like actually growing your audience like majorly. Like a crazy following base, like some millions, and some active ass active people, and also not being shadow banned. They already around you. Who was around me? Who was around me? Simone. The people you battle with are streamers. Streamers are people the ones that battle though, Samal. What you talk about? You mean content creators? Some of the ones that battle? A lot of them don't even live here. A lot of they asses do not live here. That's the thing with that. We gonna figure this shit out. Rich Roz and Sweet Candy Land. Simone, that what you was meaning? Welcome back, Crystal. You said some of the people you battle. You said some of the people you battle with are streamers. I'm confused what you mean by that. Some of the people you battle are streamers. I know they streamers because they battling. That's the thing. If you battling, you streaming. We live. Just being live is the streamer. And all my point is you could lag quicker because they are close. Already. TikTok them ain't nobody. Are you with TikTok them a nobody? What you wait, huh? Because they are close proximity already with TikTok. Them ain't nobody. Them a nobody. Oh, but that means people gotta go fly here, fly there. I don't. People that I battle with on TikTok don't even be in Michigan. These folks ain't here. You need content creator people that's already in Michigan. And the ones that was in Michigan, not even in Michigan. Mm. People don't even live out here. Stuck with that. Libra just resubscribed for 3 months. Damn, baby. Thank you. Gracias. I live that shit. Don't walk that shit, cause I live that shit. How about choosing an organization to educate? About choosing an organization to educate on collaboration. What you mean? What you mean by that? I'm not really understanding what you mean on that. Really thinking about making another page. Fuck is on my timeline. Oh my gosh, what is this?
These are some crispy chicken cutlets. This is some garlic herb and
Something that interests you is food.
the inside of the focaccia bread.
Find an organization.
Here's
Last 220 days. Where the fuck is my gallery at? Boys and Girls Club, for example. Boys and Girls Club, they don't got that shit in my city. They Everybody doing that shit. Right, nobody doing that. What are we looking for? What you mean? What we looking for? Yo. What you mean, Libra? This shit funny as hell to watching times too. That shit funny. I ran one time. I got the kind. Listen, Libra. I was looking for something to upload on other app, another app. That's all it was with that. Does anyone want to see King go camping? No, hell no. They don't. They don't want to see that shit. They don't want to see that shit. No, you don't. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see me camping. They don't want to see that for real. This shit's so funny, bro. I gotta add this nigga. This is shit. He, That video was so funny. Man, this shit is comedy. We gotta do another one. This bitch about to go viral. This bitch about to go viral. I just put it on my page today. What about going on a haunted trail? You trying to do some wild ass shit, Crystal? A haunted trail? Tired of seeing this nigga Kelly Rowland on my timeline though. I know that. Man, him giving up was crazy, Sunflower. I'm trying to tell you. Why he give us so early, Sunflower? 24-hour stream would be good. $24-hour stream. I feel like 24-hour stream would be cool. I feel like it'd be cool with like other people to do collaborations with. That'd be the thing. And I don't fuck with nobody though, for real. I don't fuck with nobody. Oh, excuse my language. Excuse my language. But I don't be messing with people for real, for real. That's the thing with me. I don't. Trump trying to change the name to Lake from Lake Ontario to Lake America. Bro, what? Something is on fire. I'm trying to find a video, bro. I be seeing all types of distractions going on. All these distractions be popping up on my timeline when I be trying to post something. Daddy and Mike. I would have gave up two. He only got 1 or 2 bites. Hey, I really should just push the keep going. I should have just pushed the keep going though, for real. Are we giving ideas? Yeah. That name change was crazy. Crazy. Mike, that nigga, he works. That nigga works from 4 to between, he get out sometime at 12, 1 or 2. We can't do it. And then he live with his girl. I mean, he don't live with her. They live together. He don't live with her. They live together. They got their own shit. Overall, I don't know if we could do a 24-hour stream. We can't do a 24-hour stream. He ain't really got time overall by the end of the day. We giving ideas on stuff, and Crystal talk about a haunted trail. You find me a haunted trail in Michigan. Oh Oh, you find a haunted trail in Michigan and send it to me in the Discord. See what that's about. Mm. Some more motivation.
As a social worker, Jan Mano saw firsthand how many people lack access to the health care they
Utah, they might be on or something. He's gonna play be
Everyone,
cursing us
welcome
up all
back
the
to the
time.
channel. Today we're taking you through the well-known Castle House right here in St. George, Utah. And it is a luxury playground. We have a 70-foot pool slide, 2 indoor slides, a foam pit, a trampoline court, secret passageways, private theater, a chef's kitchen, and an esthetician spa, and that's just the beginning. Stick around because we're going to be exploring all 16,000 square feet of this incredible estate.
Robbie would be good too. That nigga works Monday through Friday. So we had to catch. He don't even like to be on stream though. But bro stay all the way in Detroit. He stay on the outskirts of Detroit, so he don't even live right exactly in Detroit.
Hey everyone, once again, welcome to the Castle Home right here in St. George. We're gonna start off in this circular motor court, and what you're gonna notice is this home is built for capacity and built for entertainment. So you have this large motor court that is led up to on this long gated driveway, allowing for these amazing opportunities of the Red Rock views. And this front facade has beautiful stacked limestone all the way around the home as well. You have a capacity for 11 cars in all of your garage spaces, and you have brickwork on these turrets with these beautiful pane windows that we'll see throughout the home. And before we go inside, I want to go over the specs. We have 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, 15,906 square feet of interior living space, and the home sits on 2.96 acres. And we can't help but thank the owners of this home for allowing us to take a tour of it, especially Tyler and Sarah Whitmore. And with that, let's head inside. All right, everyone, welcome into the home. You walk through these big metal encased French doors and just hear how solid those were closing. You have these sconces off to my left and my right, really giving you the feeling that you're walking into this grand foyer of a castle. And you have these tall soaring ceilings. And before I get into the architecture, we have a office and a primary suite off to my left. We're gonna see in a little bit, but you have this limestone going from the floor all the way to the ceiling. You have that brickwork that we saw on the turrets on the outside on the ceiling as well, with this drop down chandelier, 3 metal encased French doors going out to the back balcony, letting in lots of light and these beautiful views of the valley and Red Rocks out there. Off to my right, you have a elevator I'm sure we're going to check out later, and then you also have a mudroom with 2 washer and dryers, a private island, and a dog wash in there as well. Now walking through this limestone archway right into the kitchen, off to my left and my right, you have 2 industrial sized fridge and freezers in stainless steel, and you have a beautiful marble countertop with a waterfall edge. And KP, get a close-up of this. The pendant lights above have this illumination in this bokeh-like design right on the centerpiece of this island, which is beautiful. I've never seen that before, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Off to my left, you have these floating shelves with the track lights underneath, and another architectural detail. You have this limestone arch that looks into the living room, which is really cool. You have your first of 2 sinks and 2 of 3 dishwashers right here as well. And let's push down to the other side past this recessed in bar stool seating for 6. I love that it's on the edge. It's a great use of space on this edge of this countertop here. Right through this way, you have a 10 burner stove, 2 ovens, super beautiful in here, but that doesn't complete the kitchen yet, because through this cubby here walks into your private pantry, which continues on with the gloss black. And something really unique, when you pull something out of your pantry, you can slide it right across here, right into the kitchen. Really cool detail. Let's walk right into this guest suite here. You have checkered floors on the ground, and walking further into it, off to my left and off to my right is your guest bedrooms, both with great windows and great views. You have a wet bar here with this quartz countertop, a drink fridge and a sink, and I love this bathroom right here as well, because it ties in with not only this room but the whole kitchen with the black and gold accents of the faucets, the backsplash, the cabinets, and the vessel style bowls, which is really nice. Right over this way is this large pane window looking out over the views. One of the designer's favorite features of this home is how grand and big this window is, looking out over the Red Rocks, which is gorgeous. Now walking out of this guest suite, we're gonna walk right into the formal dining area here. And it's right off of the kitchen. It's definitely something to talk about. You have these epoxied floors and these super tall ceilings with this curvature of the roof, this drop down chandelier that's twinkling right above this beautiful table, circular table, seating for 8, and I love these bay windows looking out over your balcony, over the pool, and over these beautiful Red Rock views out there. Now let's walk right into the living area here, and something I really want to talk about that I can't wait to try out. KP is probably excited to just film me try it. You have this slide coming from the upper level that comes right here, and you can take the blue slide right down that directs you into the foam pit, which is super fun. Something we're going to see a little bit later in the video. Tall ceilings in this room, Juliet balcony right up there, and you have that brickwork like we saw in the front foyer as well. Now I want to show you the owner's probably favorite breakfast area right out here, and you'll see why. Walking out into this space, you obviously have a lot of seating, it's covered, it's beautiful, it's elegant out here, but The main attraction is this screen drops down and you have heaters on the ceiling to keep this area warm in the winter, so you can use this space year round. It overlooks your pool that we're going to check out here soon. But first, let's head to the other side of the main level into the other wing and check out the primary bedroom.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums.
All right, everyone, walking down this wing on the main level, you have a spiral staircase in that turret that we saw on the outside going to the upper and lower level that we'll check out here soon. But I really want to take a second and talk about this office space here. Walking in, you have these black textured leathered floors along with the drenched black style in here as well. You have a sparkle detail on the countertops, and it's a really, really grand office space in here. Tall ceilings, drop down chandelier. You even have your own bathroom in there and a door that walks out to the private motor court. It's really, really cool office. What do you think about this, KP?
I totally agree. I love the masculinity that's in this office space.
I
feel like the rest of the home doesn't necessarily capture that, and so to have a designated space is really nice.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a really good contrast with the rest of the limestone as well, with these black and gold accents. Now, let's walk right into the primary suite here. And right as you walk in, what you notice is the scale of this room that even continues on around this corner. But a couple of architectural details I want to point out are these slanted roof lines going right into the chevron pattern ceilings with these wood paneling as well. You have the limestone continuing on this accent wall and these drop down pendants on each side of the bed frame, which is really elegant. It's beautiful in here with all of these panels letting in lots of extra light. And these doors lead right out to your private balcony dedicated to the primary suite. And one detail I want to point out is you have that trampoline court with the basketball hoop that we're going to check out here in a little bit. It's really crazy out there with the 3 trampolines. Now, walking into another dedicated space, into this lounge area, you have a love seat facing the fireplace with the brickwork from the floor all the way to the ceiling. Super tall ceilings with these drop down shades to cover these large panes in this bay shape overlooking these red rocks again. Beautiful area to add into the primary suite. Now, KP, follow me on that side of the door into the primary closet. You have this dedicated row for all of your shoes. So there's shoe racks throughout this whole island here. And walking in a little bit further, you have this drop-down chandelier, a washer and a dryer off to my right, and you have a lazy Susan rack right here as well, which I love. Same thing on the other side. It's kind of a his and her situation. And last thing I want to point out is the illumination in the cabinetry, along with the drop-down racks, kind of like you're in your own store in here, so you can hang your clothes up on the top rack and it'll drop down. Really, really cool. I want you to remember these walkways right here, because when you walk into the primary bathroom, check out this cabinetry right here. That entryway is in the same shape as this cabinetry, really blending it all together. 2 water closets. You have porcelain tiling throughout this whole bathroom, a large standalone tub with a floor mount faucet, and it's in that golden tone, along with the mosaic tiling on the backdrop, and you'll see that golden tone in the mosaic tiling as well. And KP, follow me on that side of the shower. I want to show them this. You have a complete walk-through shower right here. Again, with the gold fixtures, the gold faucets, and the gold flaking and the mosaic tiling. You have this frosted black window. It's absolutely beautiful in here. Now let's push back this way, KP, and let's actually head upstairs to show them the kids area and a couple of really unique features. All right, everyone, walking up this spiral staircase to the upper level, there's a couple of spaces I want to show you before we get to the really cool stuff. We see a art studio right here, and I love how much light is coming in and illuminating this room just from one large window panel right there, which is beautiful with the white and gold tones. Matches really nicely in contrast to the home. But let's walk down this way briefly, and off to my left is the bedroom we'll see in just a second, but off to my right is the one I want to show you first. Right as you walk in, what you're going to notice again is you have lots of light in here. You have a balcony right above you. You have a full bathroom and an ensuite off to my right. But this is what I really want to show you guys. This isn't a closet. This is a complete tunnel to the other bedroom. And I can't imagine having this as a kid. Could you, KP?
It would be a dream.
It'd be a dream, right? You and your sibling right across. I mean, I think that we get in trouble way more often than we already did. But that is super unique. Leads right to the other bedroom with, again, lots of light shining through. Now let's walk down this way, and we're actually gonna go out this balcony here. And I'm going all over the place, KP, I'm sorry, but keep up with me here. Walking right out to this back balcony is the resort style pool, that 70-foot slide, and you have a 17-foot jump off area into the pool, which is super unique. Limestone is continued throughout this balcony area with the fans on the ceilings. You have the metal paneling running the ceiling as well, and these large window panes actually look down into that front foyer that we walked into to check out first. And it's a beautiful view down into there, and it continues on over these balconies inside the home as well, with this iron railing looking over into the front foyer. And walking this way a little bit past this Chase Lounge and more study area, I have to point out this bathroom because it's KP's favorite. And KP, tell me why it's your favorite.
Look how colorful it is.
It is super colorful. The floors right here are super unique in this colored pebble style, and then you also have the really pretty glass blown sconces as well.
Have you ever been to the Chihuly Art Glass Museum in Seattle?
Yeah, I have.
Those fixtures remind me of that whole museum.
Yeah, that's awesome. Super pretty. There you go, some Chihuly art in here as well. Right here you have these big archways, again with that iron railing looking over into the grand foyer. And this is what I was talking about with that brickwork on top of this grand foyer at the beginning of the video. Just gorgeous. Now let's walk down this way. You have this purple slide here that leads into that living space that we saw down below. Another Juliet balcony, and off to my right is a hidden passage up to the main kids area. Off to my left is a bedroom with lots of light coming in, and ensuite as well. But let's head up this way first. All right, everyone, the owner and designer call these stairs the climb because they are these massive staircases, but it's right when the fun begins on this upper level. You have a bunch of different themes in here. So you have the forest, the jungle, the beach, the city, the waterfall, and the ocean behind KP, along with daylight and nighttime right here. And I love how they have it set up. It's a little fire pit right there, which is super cute. Now let's walk down this hallway here. And around the corner, each of these rooms are titled. This room is titled Let's Hang, and you're gonna see why in a second. There are a ton of hammocks in here hanging from the ceiling, and a really cool feature is right above me is a net with a ceiling that's recessed in, so you actually crawl all the way across this, which is really unique. Off to my left is a door that leads out to the upper balcony, and it is quite the height from this level, which is super beautiful to see all of the red rock and all of the beautiful views of the valley. Now off to my right and my left, I'll have KP come with me over here. They're secret passageways, and this one says carpet tunnel syndrome, which is really funny, but it leads all the way into that other themed room that we just saw. And on this other side, past these hammocks, is another secret passage, and it leads into this room in here. And right in here, it's titled Let's Crash. And this is your nap area, this is your sleepover area, your pillow fights, and there's a ton of beanbags along with this carpeted wall to dampen some of the noise and soften the walls a little bit, which is really unique. What do you think, KP?
I love it. Could you imagine this area as a kid? No,
I would have way too much fun in this area as a kid. I'm having too much fun right now just looking at it. We haven't even experienced any of it yet for ourselves, but it's absolutely amazing. Let's head downstairs to check out more amenities like the esthetician spa, the private theater, the foam pit. There's so much more. Let's head downstairs and check it out. All right, everybody, walking out of this elevator that runs all 3 floors. We're gonna close this off, and it walks right into your speakeasy and your main living area. But first, I wanna go off to my right to the speakeasy, and I love this area because the owners were telling us their grandkids actually use this space as their ice cream parlor, which is super cute. You have copper plated bar seating right there. You have this copper backsplash in this penny design as well, which I love. It adds so much detail. Farm style sink as well, and your dishwasher, drinks, and your microwave as well. So really great wet bar, great island in here. Now walking out of this area, I love it. Past these limestone pillars, coming down this wing first before before we get to the esthetician spa is your private theater. I'm gonna walk down this way if KP wants to come over here. You walk down these steps onto this really fun carpet. You also have this black acoustic paneling running the walls, and the scale in this room is phenomenal. I feel like sometimes we tour these homes with smaller and theater rooms, but this is like you're actually in a theater, which is amazing. You have surround sound speakers. You actually have Savant speakers throughout the entire home on its own system, and they are absolutely phenomenal as well. The owners had them on for us while we were kind of prepping for the home. And the last detail I want to point out, I hope that the camera picks this up. This wall paint right here has a little glimmer in it, which is really cool, and these lights make the walls glimmer and shine. Now, coming out of this theater room, we walk right into probably my favorite room in here. This is your foam pit, and I love it because there's a few really cool details. You have this rock climbing wall that go up to your monkey bars, these drop down ropes, and the slide that I was talking about that comes right into the foam pit. Just so much fun to be had in this room. And even though this room is really grand, this side of the home is where the luxury begins. You have this sectional couch looking towards this TV, surround sound Savant speakers going throughout the entire home. You have exposed beams running this limestone, adding a really nice contrast to the lighter browns in the limestone. These drop-down chandeliers with the ironwork, and it ties right into these 3 French metal encased doors overlooking your back patio we'll check out here in a minute. Off to my left is a nice gaming area and reading nook, but first let's walk into probably where I'd spend most of my time. You have the padded floors in this gym, you have this glass mirrored wall, and I love that walks out to your back patio, but I also love this glass wall looking into your gaming area, into the living space. It really adds quite the ambiance. Now we're gonna walk right into the esthetician suite, and off to my left you have the massage table. Off to my left again, right through here, KP, follow me. We have a steam shower, and this is a massive steam shower. It can double as a normal shower. You have this black tiling throughout all of it, giving a really cool masculine feel. You have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 people in here, very comfortably. It's a really, really nice space. The gold fixtures as well to match the rest of the home. And then you have this jacuzzi completely fabricated in the stacked stonework, and it goes all the way up the wall and has those built-ins that I love as well, with the drop-down chandelier, and the fireplace adds a really sweet ambiance. Now, last but not least, you walk into this sauna, and right as you walk in, we mentioned this in almost all of our videos, I bet, the cedar smell of the sauna. We love the smell of it, and this is probably the biggest sauna we've ever been in, right, KP?
I think so. What would you say, 15 people easily?
Easily, 10, 15 people. I mean, this is a huge sauna in here. You have the speakers in here, this glass door as well, and let's push back out because we're gonna go check out the back patio and the rest of the exterior.
You, just you, building your app on Base 44.
Now walking out onto this back patio, you have your choice of one of 3 French doors here, and you have this newly constructed outdoor kitchen right here with your 42-inch sink. You have a black stone and 2 grills, lots of counter space here with bar stool seating for 8, but I bet you could fit a few more stools here, which is amazing. What you'll notice is off to my right there is a fire pit, and then right above us are these heaters like we saw in the upper balcony as well, with this screen that completely drops down on this track right here, so that you can enjoy this outdoors and these beautiful views while being warm in the winter, which is beautiful. You have another seating area right here off to my left with the wood table, and that wood table with the live edge continues this way, and I'm gonna walk all the way down. I wanna show how long this table is. The owner said that it can seat 30, and they had a big family reunion and everyone was sitting at this table, and just quite the experience you get out here. I love this chandelier dropping down, and it actually reminds me of the coast, like you're on the Oregon or Washington coast. Really, really unique. You have the brickwork, the limestone, and the metal paneling that we see throughout the rest of the home. Off to my left is the casita wing, and it's completely separate from the home. You have a few bedrooms, a complete kitchen, and it also has your own motor court that you can park, and it's completely separate from the home, making it perfect for renters and your guests as well.
Yeah, because if I had a big ass crib like that, I'm telling you.
These limestone arches, KP. Right here is
Well, I
the
choose to be
70-foot
poly
pool
in,
slide,
poly wet.
and it's one of the biggest
where we gonna be.
residential pool slides unconfirmed
Simple.
in St. George,
Cousin,
which
what's
is
good
pretty
with you?
unique. Right above me
What up,
is
Dub?
a 17-foot diving platform and a rope swing that jumps right into the pool, but there's a wall that separates the
You tapping the screen,
deep end
funny as
and the
hell.
shallow end, and the purpose for that is
No
they actually
tapper,
built
cuz.
tunnels
You ever
through
hear
that wall,
in the
so you can
suburbs.
swim all the way through the wall from the deep end to shallow end. Something really unique. I love details like that. You have these large tiles out here on this back patio as well, and walking past your outdoor kitchen, you walk right over to your jacuzzi, and hopefully the sound of that slide wasn't too much, but it's completely fabricated in the stucco and tile work, and they were saying they fit 18 people in this spa. Isn't that crazy, KP?
That is wild.
Just to give you a perspective of the scale of this spa right here, and you have a fire pit off to my left, and these stairs right here lead up to the turret on the primary suite, but it also leads to the trampoline court. So let's go check that out. All right, everyone, coming up those stairs, you walk onto this trampoline court here, and it overlooks all these views of the Red Rocks and the Valley and St. George, and also your private pool right there, which is absolutely beautiful. And I could not imagine having all of these amenities through here. I love that they have pads as well on the springs to add a little bit of protection. It just, everything was super well thought through, completely blending luxury and playground throughout this entire home. You can really tell that they thought through a lot of it. And we have Tyler and Sarah Whitmore to thank one more time for allowing us to tour such an amazing estate here. I cannot thank them enough. And with that, we're going to conclude the tour. Please like and subscribe. And now KP and I are going to go enjoy some of these amenities.
Hey, Frank. Tell me what's going on. You think God's gonna forgive us for the things we've done? That's all you got? That's all you got? That's all you got?
Fuck is living there?
Well, we came to Provo, Utah to tour this amazing property. We certainly enjoyed all the
Fucking Utah again.
Welcome to Provo, Utah. We have an extremely
Utah.
special tour ahead of us,
Cold
and
ass
I don't say
Utah.
that lightly. Between the surrounding landscape, the property, water features, or the main pond to my left. Now,
Look like
the
a little
property is
vibe,
situated
though.
on 30 acres. Gates open up to this long winding driveway that brings you to this point
Oh,
where we
shit.
have the entrance to the main estate. And we're shooting this episode in February. Snow levels are extremely low. We don't really have any snow on the lower sections, but if you look at the mountaintops or what's behind us, you can see some snow. But regardless, weather is fantastic. This property is awesome, and I'm beyond excited to walk around and provide you this experience. Now, to my right, we can see the main pond. That's about 1.5 acres. And you can also see the lake house that we will tour later in the video. This is one of the most important aspects of this property. It's like you get to live in the mountains with an amazing mountain home, but also have this amazing lake all to yourself that you can swim in. And it's actually fed by the stream that comes down from the mountain. So the stream gets collected, distributed throughout the property, feeds the pond, and then goes down and connects back to the feed that's right next to the main road that comes to this property, which is absolutely wild. Now, to my right, you can see the main estate. It consists of multiple different structures that are connected to each other. And in fact, you can see the primary bedroom wing on this side here with a bridge that ties it back to the main home. And there's also a water feature underneath that. It's going to be hard for me to showcase this property because everywhere I look, there are so many different things to talk about and cover. And beyond that, I'm going to be constantly running out of breath because we're at 5,830 feet of elevation. So the air here is thin. Now, this is a pretty grand motor court, and the driveway here leads us to the cover section. But first, I want to talk about the architecture. This property was inspired by the Lord of the Rings, and that's why we have so many of these oversized circular architectural openings. In fact, right here, you can see that we have 6 architectural openings leading us all the way to the backyard, which is quite crazy. Now, the inspiration comes directly from the Hobbit architecture in Middle-earth. In the Lord of the Rings, in Hobbiton, they have homes with circular doors and windows, with thick walls and softer edges. And also the structures there are blended into the landscape rather than placed on it. And that was the direction the architect and the design team followed here and blended this home with this amazing scenery and the Wasatch Mountain range that we have around us. On the outside, they used Utah limestone, this stacked stone design with these battered columns, meaning columns are extending towards the bottom and giving this heavier presence. Above, we have these extended roof beams, steep roof pitch, and on the sides, you can see how they tapered off the design, and they used standing seam metal roofing, just so those sections are a little bit lighter. And given that it's metal roofing, it helps with melting the snow and getting the snow off the roof easily. Now, we also have these arch openings. This is where standing seam roofs come in handy because metal is much easier to bend and accommodate these kind of rounded designs. Now, going to the other side, the driveway extends out to the back of the property. Here we have gorgeous pine trees. I mean, the surrounding landscape is jaw-dropping. Just look at my backdrop. I love it. I mean, I want to walk around all day and just take in this property. Now here we have the 3-car garage. This is the section that is attached to the center of the home. And again, these battered columns, circular openings, and even the garage door had to accommodate that. They really committed to this design. And Arman, if we pan up, you can see the condition of these extended roof beams, the flashing details, and how it helps water shed off these beams. And if we come over to this side, we have another round opening. That's actually a guest bedroom suite that faces the mountains on the other side. And this bedroom has a loft with a little cantilevered balcony. So it's a cool experience to be in that room to look at the view on the other side. But yeah, I mean, this is absolutely wild. Here, we have a small walkway that gives you access to the kitchen, and they lowered this area so that the lower level gets a little bit more natural light. Not only this property is extremely private, you have 30 acres all to yourself. The surrounding mountain range is jaw-dropping. It is beyond beautiful. And there's a level of peace and tranquility that you experience here that is quite hard to explain. I think myself and my team definitely needed this break from Los Angeles. So being up here, breathing this fresh air has given us some life. And the sun, I mean, weather is fantastic right now.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Now, this curved section here is where we have the basketball court. Basketball court features, I guess, double or triple height ceilings. It's an incredible space. Look how these 2 pitches are coming together with standing seam metal roof, and the flashing detail brings that melting water to this side and drips it down. Here we have additional 4-car garage. This section is really recessed into the grounds, and you can see how the limestone helps blend in with the surrounding landscape. When we were touring the exterior, I did not go into this garage, but this garage is an incredible space. First off, the ceiling height. Second, the construction quality here. The entire thing is concrete cased. And that wasn't enough. They also used massive steel beams to carry the weight, and it is so spacious. We have 4 garage doors here, but you can park 6 to 7 cars here and some winter toys very easily. But I'm just impressed with the construction quality. And also you can see how they framed the entire garage out of concrete. This is also where they have a steel beam embedded into the concrete column, but then they use wood framing to close the gap so they can install the garage doors very easily, attach it, and call it a day. This is an amazing space. And also look at all those built-in fans. That way during summer, you can get some ventilation here. Such a cool property. You have plenty of parking spaces, multiple driveways. This is a very complex property. Hats off to the team that designed it and built it. It's extremely complex, but they pulled it off and it's aging beautifully with the surrounding landscape. But we still got a lot more to see.
No application fee if you apply by September 1st at University of Maryland Global Campus, an accredited university that has transformed adult lives for more than 75 years. You're not waiting to win. You're ready to succeed again at umgc.edu.
Now, before we continue towards the front door, I want to quickly get the specs of this property out of the way. So we have the main home that features 6 bedrooms and approximately 22,958 square feet. And then we have the lake house that comes with 2 bedrooms. That's about 6,210 square feet. The plot itself is 29.56 acres, and this property is on the market for $43 million. I want to give big thanks to the listing agent, Carrie Ullman, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about it in the description of this video. Now, let's continue our tour. I want to quickly talk about this detail. You can see the round opening here and how they used limestone to stack each one of the pieces, and by the time you get to the very top, now all these pieces are supporting each other and locking this opening in place. That's why in ancient homes, in caves, or in older structures, you can see masonry work like this, and they also left a very wide mortar joint, which again gives it this more organic, rustic feeling. And even the steps are all rounded. Everything is natural stone, these battered columns. There's a weight to this entry that I really like. I mean, what a grand property. And here we have another round architectural opening with the front door. Let's go inside. The foyer features double high ceilings. This unique chandelier and ton of natural light is coming in because of the opening to my back, the side windows, and the formal living room faces the backyard. We're gonna see that in a second. Now, even though it looks like it's built out of wood, this is actually an all steel staircase except the threads here. And with this open riser design, it has a lighter feel and it curves graciously to the top floor. This is a complicated design to get these steel beams to carry this perfect radius, including the hand railing, but it was worth it. And in fact, this property is obsessed with round and curved edges. I mean, look at the landing above me. And in fact, here, they've embraced this circular aesthetic and created this elevated formal dining room. The table matches. You have a disco bowl light fixture in the center, and given that this section is elevated and situated in the center, it interacts with all the rooms, whether it's the foyer, formal living room, kitchen, all the way to the family room, and it capitalizes on the views that we're gonna talk about next. Now, to define this space, they have a step down here, your comfortable sectional couches. We go back to double high ceilings here with this cove lighting design above, and of course, this beautiful natural stone comes into the property, but this is actually a gas fireplace. The wood here is decorative. Now, Armand, why don't we quickly turn to this side? I mean, look at the volume here, the ceiling height, and how the second floor landing followed this curved line, and they accomplished this look by using massive steel beams and running across. That way, they don't need any posts to keep that section up, but it also leaves it open because on the other side, we have amazing views of your backyard and the surrounding mountains. Isn't this crazy? Like this is wild.
It's like a painting right now.
How is this property real? Someone had the audacity, the want, the ambition to build it, and it exists. I mean, it truly makes the best of the outdoors. And in fact, the designer of this home, Michael Upwall, he was really inspired by the grounds, and hence the Lord of the Rings inspiration and use of natural materials on the outside. All right, next up, let's go see the kitchen. We have a couple different sections here. This curved island with a marble countertop, bar seating. Armand, can we get a close-up? Look at this custom sink. Again, following these curved lines. It almost matches the aesthetic of the landing upstairs. We have traditional raised panel cabinetry, these oversized handles, and they went with this two-tone look. So you have wider cabinetry here, darker cabinetry in the center, circular island. I'm so sorry, I feel like I'm going to use the word circular and round so much throughout the tour. And then we have additional bar seating here. And this is our main island with some pendant lights. And on the back, we have a Lacanche gas range. Now, I love these appliances, and given the traditional mound aesthetic of this home, and although it's more on the modern side on the inside, this really complements the feel of this property and the cabinetry here. You have your gas cooktop, griddle, these gorgeous knobs, and on the back you can see your pot filler, backsplash, and these shelves on each side, which comes in handy if you want to store some of your spices and all that. It makes it easy and convenient. Vent is nicely tucked into the cabinetry for a cleaner look. Paneled in fridge and freezer. And on the back, we have a good size chef's kitchen as well with its own gas cooktop. And here, they brought in a pizza oven. This is a bold touch with these mosaic tiles. And Armand, let's get a close up. There's even a little thermometer here so you can get a heat reading. And given the smoother round aesthetic of this property, they fully committed. Look at the cabinetry, how it curves the wall with this marble divider right in the center, and even the cabinetry, everything follows. This is a big kitchen.
I have a question.
Yes.
How hard is to make everything rounded or circular?
It all comes down to the millwork, where you have to follow the contour of the walls and adjust your cabinetry. Here's what I mean. This drawer is still straight and square, but in order to accommodate the frame here, they had to adjust these supporting beams on each side. So some parts, you keep it the way it is. The doors are still flat. Doors are not curved.
Interesting. I thought they were curved too.
Yeah, but they have to accommodate everything and make cuts to make sure it follows the contour of the wall. They're giving you an illusion rather than curving everything.
Very interesting.
But there are some pocket doors around the property where they actually curve the door. All right, next up, we have the family room, but first, can we talk about this hallway? Here, we have a good-sized powder room. Those doors open up to the motor court on the back that I showed earlier. Here, we have the staircase going down to the lower level where we have the amenities. Upstairs, we have the guest suites. And the hallway here, with this curved wall design, takes you to your basketball court. And unfortunately, you guys have to wait a little bit. We'll see that in a second as well.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Lima, where's the golf cart?
Before we keep going, I want to pause for a second.
I want a pizza
It's a new
oven.
year, and a lot of us feel this pressure to reinvent ourselves.
You don't need no
New
pizza
goals,
oven.
new habits, and new version of you. But most of the time, that approach doesn't really last. By February, those resolutions fade, not because we don't care, but because we never slow down to understand ourselves. One of the biggest shifts for me over the last few years has been realizing that real change doesn't come from forcing motivation. It comes from understanding your patterns and why you respond to life the way you do. Therapy gave me that space to understand that clearly. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp, and I genuinely think they're one of the simplest ways to start that process in 2026. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that makes therapy more accessible and flexible. You begin by filling out a short questionnaire, and based on your needs, you're matched with a licensed therapist, often within just a few days. If the therapist that you match with isn't the right fit for you, you can switch to a new therapist absolutely free of charge. That flexibility matters a lot to me personally. My schedule is unpredictable. We're always traveling, and committing to in-person appointments can be difficult. With BetterHelp, sessions can happen by video, phone, or even messaging, which makes staying consistent much more realistic. Over 6 million people have already used BetterHelp, and it's a platform many people trust. If you've been thinking about therapy, or even just giving yourself a mental break this year, you can click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/NS to get 10% off your first month. Again, big thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. And now, let's get back to the tour. Now the family room, cozy, massive sectional couch, same limestone is brought in here with the fireplace, diamond patterned bookshelf, TV, view of the backyard, but this is the part I really like. They have this cozy breakfast nook here with a massive stone table right in the center. Look at all these windows, the mountain scenery, and the fish tank that's right behind me. I gotta admit, it's a fun frame, yeah?
I think this is great. Instead of having walls there, they open it up. Even the lights coming from there is great.
And I mean, it's very clear that the family here really likes water. The ponds, the improvements that they have done to the property, it makes sense that they also put a big fish tank here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a cool backdrop. Now, off of the foyer, we also have the office, and without a doubt, one of the most impressive spaces, whether it's the dark millwork, dark hardwood floors, the desk, all the books and accessories, the ladder that's attached to the bookshelf, all the intricate millwork and trim. There's a weight to this room, and the way it's designed and curated, you can also lounge here, read a book, really spend time, and given that it's by the foyer, it is a little bit set back from the rest of the rooms. Now here, we have this massive picture window assembly, and keep in mind, this is a 3-story room, but this frame captures Mount Timpanogos and the surrounding mountains so well. I mean, down below we have a water feature. You can see your pond. And imagine these trees with leaves. Imagine this frame during summer. And in fact, the listing video of this property was shot during summer, and the footage looked incredible. There's so much life here, and this room does a pretty good job capturing it and capitalizing it while giving you that grounding, peaceful environment you seek in an office. And of course, like we always do, I also have our Noir candle here. Every time we shoot a property, we bring a bunch of candles, stage these homes, and it gives us a chance to shoot our candles, and it also gives us a chance to take our candles around the world. This is our second scent, Bergamot Rose. If you like floral scents, you will really like this candle. And our first scent, Tangerine Vetiver, is a little bit more soothing, relaxing. If you want something a little bit more toned down, that might be a better fit for you. We also now recently launched our sample tints. That way you can buy our small candles at an affordable price. Try out our scent before buying bigger candles. If you want to support us, make sure to go to noirhome.com. I had to quickly plug our brand as well. Now, the room continues. Over on the other side, gorgeous piano. And going back, we have this cozy seating area. And Armand, let's get a close-up. Look at the chess set here. I mean, how cool is this piece? And I just realized I was literally working here earlier. I forgot my laptop. But this is a very cozy room. And I appreciate the fact that they brought in a massive gas fireplace. I mean, I can see myself just closing the doors, turning on the TV, having the fire on, appreciating the views here. And guess better, Armand, I need you to go backwards and pan up towards the ceiling. Above, we have a landing that you can access from the second floor, and then the staircase takes you up to the third floor. Let's go up there.
You don't know what an AI work management platform is? Yikes. Here's 3 new AI-powered changes to the Monday platform in 2026 and what they actually mean.
Here you can really see the volume and the opening here. This incredible view. This is also a steel staircase. But wait till you see the ceiling design here. This is crazy. Armand, why don't you go to the other side? So welcome to the top floor. You can see these curved beams and how they built this intricate roof design. They use these embossed thin panels to cover the ceiling here, and given that they're very thin and flexible, they can accommodate the curvature of the ceiling. And these kind of panels were used between, I want to say, 1870s to 1920s in banks and commercial buildings in New York a lot. So it gives this room an interesting ambiance. And then we have these 2 chairs, so you can just sit down, relax, and enjoy the view. Look at that circular window, how it frames the mountain, and they spent all this money and resources to create this moment here. It's pretty cool. Now, leaving the office, I want to quickly talk about the deck on the other side. We have motorized sliding glass doors opening up the space here, and on the other side, we have the formal living room. Now you have access to the outdoors, so you can hear the sound of the water. Capitalize on the views, sit outside, have a little moment, and get all this fresh air to come to your formal living room and the rest of this floor. This is awesome.
I think this is very special.
Without a doubt, the setting, all these frames, outdoor spaces, and the use of materials. All the limestone comes to the interior as well. Now it gets better. We have the first guest suite here, and this is an extremely special room. And here's what I mean by that. You have incredible access to the outdoors and the backyard. The room gets so much natural light. I mean, I need my sunglasses.
I don't see.
On Earth, there are danger zones so extreme that they break all normal rules, pushing human survival to its most fragile state. These are places where even breathing, walking, or standing still can become a challenge, as the world itself seems to turn against life. The power here is so overwhelming that the land can collapse, the water can pull everything away, and the air can become too hostile to endure. Meanwhile, other places remain silent and difficult to approach, as if they were almost separated from the outside world. These places are not easy to enter, as every journey is filled with dangers that can appear without warning. Strangely, life continues to rise with incredible strength, adapting to a world that constantly tries to destroy it. Would you dare to enter these lands where nature challenges all human limits? You are standing before Kilauea, a restless fire monster and one of the most active volcanoes currently existing on the surface of our entire planet today. This volcano covers 14% of Hawaii, with 90% of its surface created by eruptions during the last 1,100 violent and fiery years. In local legends, the Halemaumau crater is the sacred throne of goddess Pele, where her divine anger turns solid rock into flowing rivers of fire. Massive lava fountains once shot into the sky at 580 meters, which is 3 times higher than the famous Washington Monument in the United States. When red lava hits the ocean, it creates deadly toxic clouds of laze, showing you a beautiful but fatal meeting between fire and the cold sea water. Do not wait for an explosion, as Kilauea destroys everything with steady and continuous flows, making it an unpredictable and terrifying force of nature for you. The Los Caracoles Pass in the Andes between Chile and Argentina unfolds like a giant stone staircase carved into a harsh mountain landscape filled with continuous hairpin turns. The road contains about 29 sharp switchbacks with no protective barriers separating vehicles from deep, vertical cliffs below. Its highest point reaches roughly 10,500 feet, placing drivers at an altitude comparable to several of the tallest buildings in major Asian cities combined. Heavy snowfall, exceeding 6 feet often, isolates traffic completely, turning the asphalt surface into a dark, frozen slide across the mountain. Long lines of freight trucks move slowly in sequence, forming a winding metallic chain across the gray, rocky terrain. Thin mountain air at extreme altitude reduces engine performance, causing vehicles to lose power and stability along exposed cliff sections. Kandinsky is not just a simple bridge,